What's up, Kings? How y'all feeling today?
Good day, new day, new day, new day, good day.
Well, we can roll on to the next topic. My topic is back then and now. With the world constantly evolving, it brings back to feelings of nostalgia and me reminiscing about family times. You know, how I really appreciated times with family, those family gatherings and events and cookouts, and, you know, not just waiting to see them upon, you know, funeral arrangements.
Yes, that's right.
Repasts.
Good time.
You know, this was traditional where we were able to spend time together weekly. I missed it at this point in time in life. And there's a big disconnect because of that. Grandma was the glue.
Grandma was the glue.
Always.
Yes. She was the glue.
She was the glue.
Always.
Grandma's house was the meetup spot.
Yeah.
Wasn't no calling you come. Everybody knew, hey, this is where we would be at on this day and this time.
Yeah.
I miss that now.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what you're saying, we had my grandmama's 93rd birthday party last Saturday, and having all my sister home for the birthday party, not for a funeral, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because I had my older sister, she only come when unexpected stuff happens. She like, I'm there, so.
This time it was a good time.
It was a great experience, man, to have all in one. We was at grandma's house too, and she was just shaking my head on that.
Delighted.
Yeah, she was the star of the show, you know, and compared to what we said back then and to now, you know, most people come home for funerals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And back then and now, you know, it's a blessing to have everybody mom together.
That's right.
As one, and we celebrating life and stuff like that. Because things back in the day, you know, it was simple but unexpected. You know, you didn't know what's going to happen. And as you go further at today, you know, you never know what's going to happen either. But at the same time, it was a blessing, you know, to have everybody there under one roof outside where you're enjoying good music, good food, good entertainment. So, you know, hey, I'm blessed.
I'm hoping we can get back to those backyard and front yard parties.
Yes, me too.
And you know, that brought me as a child, it brought me great joy and happiness. And then you could see that in my other family members' faces. And I believe that really made an impact on life then.
Yeah.
You know, you got so many mental illnesses now. You know, like I said, that big disconnect, but family was that big key.
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
know?
Always.
It was that important aspect that they're just like now. The kids come in from school. When we came home, what was ready? What was already ready?
Oh, the food was
You
ready.
drop your bag.
That's right.
It's something to eat.
Grandmama or mama had food ready, prepared for you to eat.
Right.
You knew the daily routine.
What about now?
But now, one thing, now the kids not they not ready for the home cooked meal. The kids, they want more like just pizza and hamburger.
Yeah, McDonald's.
If they want that now.
That's right. And most of the parents letting the kids make the decision on that.
I was about to say that would be the parents' fault if
That's right.
you know, but you have parents who working now 2 jobs.
That's
things
right.
Like that. So it's
more
Back
convenient.
then and
it's
now.
the economic side has been put on the front burner, and the family has been put on the back burner. We have families being raised or kids being raised now by tablets and phones.
Yeah.
You know, when we were coming up, even though we were in front of the TV probably more than the generation before us, we still had to go outside.
For sure.
That's right.
So then and now, one of the biggest differences to me is this obesity problem that we have now with kids.
Yeah.
We ain't had that back in our day.
Nah.
Because you was outside.
You were getting that
more
sunlight.
active.
You were gonna get that sunlight.
Getting that sunlight.
Like, especially in the summertime, around 11, 12 o'clock, you know what's finna come on TV, you finna go outside.
Right.
You know, so like, it's, then and now, it's things have become a lot easier to access, but you have so much things that you can access to where it's hard to pinpoint, you know, like what you really need, you know, like.
Let me ask you this, Herso. What you think we must do to attain that role that grandmama that had for all of us? What you advise, you know, the family to do
Register for the Time to Equip Farmers workshop from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. held at the Farmers Hands Market located at the Jackson Medical Mall. To register, scan the QR code.
We have
To
to
keep
be
that
willing collectively, because grandma did it herself. You know, pretty much many people didn't have to bring dishes. Let's be real. Grandma had it all.
She had it all.
Right.
But you know,
Take care
we look, I'm not like Big Mama. Now I may bring a dish,
Right.
Yeah.
right.
but you know, I'm not gonna slave over that stove like Big Mama did. But we all have to come together collectively and make it happen as a whole to continue the legacy. Not just put all that on one person,
On one
because I
person.
know how it can be.
Yeah.
That's just to piggyback off what you're saying. We're having a 70th birthday for my father today,
Right.
and that's pretty much what we're
What a
doing.
blessing.
That's what we're doing. You know,
Right.
the kids, we bought some things. We bought the meat and all that. The siblings, they're bringing something. The grandkids, they bringing something. So it's not all on one person or
Right.
two people just trying to take care of it.
And that's
you know
how it's
what I'm
supposed to be,
saying?
right?
Yeah, I mean that's the
how
way
it's
we
supposed to
were.
be.
That's the way we were raised to do it. Because
Exactly.
I was there when we first started doing our family reunion. So I
Right.
was lucky enough to see the establishment of, okay, this weekend we're gonna have a family reunion. Before, it wasn't like that. It was a church event, homecoming.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of churches have homecomings. So off of the church's homecoming, we designed our family reunion because that's when the family would be home anyway. So, but to see it grow from then to now is beautiful, you know. But that's one of the things. At the same time, there's some drawbacks at the same time too. It's beautiful, but you know, there's an underbelly to it too, you know,
Right.
because now you don't some of the people that were here back
They're
then
gone.
are not here now. So
right.
you have that.
I
that
think I
moment
like
you
it.
miss 'em.
I think I like it when back then in a kind of way because grandma got you to church. She got you to church. She get up at 6 o'clock and call you 7 o'clock. Hey, we going to church. Church started at 11 o'clock. You're gonna be there on time. Now, you probably don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
can't. It ain't her responsibility. The next generation get you to ready. You know, supposed to get you ready to go to church, stuff like that. But time changes, people change.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it in both ways. You got to move with the changes. So if you're not ready for the changes, then you're gonna be still back there.
Okay, let's speak on the communication part of the disconnect with families now.
gap.
You know, I mentioned coming home and food was prepared, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You sit at the table, aren't you carrying on a conversation about your day? You know, how your day went, what happened, all the details. That's
Right.
not happening anymore. You know what?
Everybody
This right here.
got their
in the
face
phone.
in the
It's
phone.
right here. It's
Yeah.
right here.
Everybody got the face in the phone.
So I guess we got adapted to it. We got adapted to that.
You even have people, I can be sitting right next to you. They might text. I might text.
Right. Text me something.
Yeah, next, it's no verbal conversation, communication.
Share a clip or something. You know what I'm saying? You sit right next to me. You can easily.
So if we're not talking and sharing, that means we're suppressing thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And you know, I spoke on mental health earlier.
That's right.
It
That's
still goes back to the home environment.
Yep.
Back then and now.
Always.
Yeah, that's
Always.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
So
No
how
doubt.
can we solve this? So that's a
You
question.
just got to realize that without growth, you're stagnant. So we can look back, but we had to think forward. Like
Yeah.
you can look back and yearn for the days of old, but you know you can't go back. You know, like it'll be nice to be able to go to the store and get a Faygo for 50 cents again.
that
That ain't gonna happen.
ain't
man.
that
You
ain't
know, like literally,
Back in the day,
little Debbie's-
Fruitopia, a 9 later.
Do you know the price
Now
of
later.
Little
Now
Debbie's? It's $3 now.
The little Debbie
Little Debbie
snacks.
cakes.
The little Debbie snack that used to be $2 for
$1.
$1.
Yeah.
They 3 for $5 now.
Time changes.
Yeah,
Back
time
then
changes,
and now.
man.
Right.
But
I mean,
it just look like the prices of everything is going up back between the difference in back then and now. Because we used to hear about, my dad used to say, well, you can go to the store with a nickel and come out with a bag full of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Not during our time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But we used to be able to go to the store and get penny candy.
Right.
Ain't no more penny candy, bro.
No.
They stop making it. They
No.
stop making it.
Well, King's another great topic, but
Yes.
we must roll on.
Yes,
Must roll on.
Salute.
Most definitely. Back then and now.
Back then and now.
Mike Jones.
I had a feeling somebody was gonna say it.
Mike.
Join us for the Sustainable Farming Institute Workshop Series from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Farmers Hands Market located at the Jackson Medical Mall. Register at the website or scan the QR code.